Hooray for Hollywood. Do 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 do. What up, nerds? Jason Sheridan here, Ithaca College alumnus and former lame duck president of the IC Comedy Club, coming to you live from my beautiful Studio City, California home. It's my rare day off from working on a television program. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a little piece called American Gladiators. NBC, January 6th. Check your local listings. But enough about my glamorous Hollywood lifestyle. I'm here tonight to roast and speak ill of Jack Dugan. But before I do that, I have some messages that need to go out to the rest of the club. New members, welcome to the club. I'm impressed that you stuck around this long. However, you must realize that you are now marked. I hope you do not enjoy normal human interactions and regular sex, because from here on out, there will be none of that. It should be noted that what Andrew Bernier does in his spare time is not considered regular sex. It is both alternately awesome and disgusting. Now, some messages for individual club members. Jonathan Hirschberg. I used this line once before, but I'm so proud of it, I have to say it again. Do you actually own any clothing that goes on a hanger? Hey, but here's a new one. Since he's never had to use it, Hirschberg only recently learned about what dry cleaning was. Up until now, he thought that was just how they used to hang clothes out on the line and beat them with a stick. Jeff Starry. You know, I stole your high school yearbook once last year and wrote never change in it. And I hope you haven't. Because let's face it, if you keep up the way you're going now, in 2 years' time, you'll either be running this club or we'll all be dead by your hand. Kevin and Garrison. I'm going to assume you're both sitting very close to each other. And as such, I still cannot tell you apart. Michael Cetera. Do not be afraid of the giant Jason being projected in front of you. I am not actually in the room. So please do not ask me when I'm going to put my student films onto DVDs, or if I would like to contribute anything to your jackass television show. Hey, here's a story for everyone. Once when I was in Cetera's room, I was literally surrounded by empty Papa's John's boxes and empty Lunchable wrappers. So here's something that I've always pondered. If Michael Cetera actually ate good food, would his TV show not suck? The answer, no. Joe Pera and Gina Lola Lowry. I don't have anything on you at the moment, besides this. The History Channel called the other day. They're doing a documentary about Hitler's models for the Aryan man and Aryan woman. They would like to speak with you both. You blonde-haired, pale-eyed freaks. Who would have figured that 2 children from the village of the damned would have gone to the same school? Brian Keener. Okay, couple of things for you, Brian. First off, stop inviting me to your stupid fucking concerts. Second off, some more band names for you to consider. Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Creative Suite Design Premium 3, and Adobe Lifecycle Enterprise Suite. I never get tired of that joke. I imagine we have some alumni here in the audience tonight, which begs the question, why the fuck are you guys still here? You have your diplomas, you are free to go. Diddle, I know you have some student teaching to do, so you're in the clear. But I have to say that I was amazed that come Halloween, you were able to walk into a costume store and say, do you have anything along the lines of a big can of gay? And they were able to accommodate you. Andrew Bernier, I definitely don't know why the fuck you're still here. Honestly, was the idea of finger blasting a whole new class of freshmen that enticing? Justin Martucci might be here. Justin, if you're here, I hope you're doing well. And if you're not here, well, let's face it, that campus center dining hall's not gonna clean itself now, is it? Now, finally, before I get to Jack, I have to mention his girl Friday, Mark Haydock. Mark, I have some advice for you. When you are able to put something in your wallet besides the 2 flies that comedically fly out every time you open it, please, invest in some Rogaine. Because you're not fooling anyone with those stupid fucking baseball caps, Ron Howard. Oh, Jack. Whatever can I say about you? A native New Yorker born and raised in Brooklyn by neither Jews nor Russians. You dress and you act like the traditional child of the suburbs, and yet your voice makes you sound like one of the Kennedys. And your mildly good looks also peg you for a Kennedy, but you know, one of those weird mutant ones that they keep in the attic on their estate in Martha's Vineyard. In keeping with the whole mutant thing, I have to remind everyone that when Jack first started at Ithaca, he was nothing but a retarded man-child who could not directly address a woman or look her in the eye without laughing at them. This was partly due to him being socially retarded, and partly because, at heart, he is a raging chauvinist. However, the next year, Jack went and got himself a lady friend, and soon tales of his dick-pounding skills spread far and wide. So formidable are his abilities that they have been known to completely obliterate some women's internal organs, as well as tear Mark Haydock's rectum and anus to complete shreds. You know, Jack and I lived together for the better part of a year. Half of that time was spent at the Park School's prestigious Los Angeles program. Together, the two of us managed to deal with the bullshit of Hollywood and the overall disgraceful behavior of our peers. We also compiled our fair share of inside jokes, from marveling at Justin's out-loud announcements of how he was going to make a sandwich, to that one time when some jackass said to me, "This semester I'm flying solo birdie, tweet, 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 fly, fly away." That was something that Jack and I referenced so much, I honestly can't remember if we added on the tweet, 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 fly, fly away thing, or whether the guy actually said it to me. But that's something no one will actually enjoy except for Jack and myself. Oh, also theme parks. Theme parks. Guys, did you know Jack and I are both totally gay for theme parks? Here, look at this. Wow, that sure is something, huh? Have any of you ever seen me that happy? No, I didn't think so. Only the Tower of Terror can bring me that sort of joy. Anyway, back to Jack. So, Jack, what are you going to do now, fruitcake? Besides continue to have horrible night terrors? On one hand, you can go into sports media. On the other hand, you can continue to study for the New York Fire Department exam. Either way, they're both totally gay. And I mean literally gay. Sweaty men spending a lot of time with other sweaty, sweaty men. Oh, and by the way, Jack, since we did live together for a year, I know all the points you're going to touch on about me. My crippling fear of dogs, my 18 daily hours of sleep, my weakness for crazy women, my 3-hour shits, and masturbating. But I will just say this. At least when I masturbate, I don't think about a George Foreman grill, and then yell out, "Bend over, Abigail May, here comes the gravy pipe," when I finish. But seriously, Jack, you're one of my favorite people, and I wish you the best. I look forward to the year 2009 when you and I drop off the grid and travel across country, going to every theme park in America. Starting at Harry Potter Island at the Islands of Adventure in Orlando, and ending in Anaheim, California, when we go to a revamped California adventure that will hopefully not be a complete failure. It will be just like Into the Wild, but with theme parks, and a whole lot more material. To all the rest of you, best of luck in your school careers and such. And to those of you doing the LA program in a few years, I'll see you at some point, if only because there's nothing quite like masturbating in a luxurious Oakwood apartment. Good night, everyone.